Hello everyone, I'm Fan. Today I'm going to share a method for preserving food. And no, it's not a refrigerator. Compared to this method, the fridge is way too basic. This preservation method is called microgram gas preservation. The advantage of this method is that food can be preserved permanently, and there's no storage limit. As usual, let's first take a look at the rules for food preservation. There are two conditions for preserving food. The first is temperature, and the second is the preservation environment. Let's start with temperature. Food temperature is divided into unrefrigerated, refrigerated, and deep freeze. Unrefrigerated needs no explanation. Refrigerated temperature ranges from 4 degrees down to -18 degrees, but this is not our focus today. To preserve food permanently, it must be kept below -18 degrees, which is considered deep freeze. Deep freeze can happen in two ways. Either the food's own temperature drops below -18 degrees, or the surrounding environment's temperature is below -18 degrees. Now, assuming our food is already deep frozen, we also need a preservation environment. Common preservation environments include hydrogen, chlorine, and carbon dioxide. These three are enough to know, as others are rarely used. If only one of these conditions is met, it will merely extend the spoilage time, like when using a refrigerator. But as long as food is in a preservation environment and in deep freeze, it will stay fresh permanently. This is where our microgram gas comes in. We need to build a space like this, fill it with a preservation gas, and then pump the gas down to the microgram level. Finally, use 2 segments of steel radiant liquid pipe to keep the gas temperature below -18 degrees. Because gas at the microgram level exchanges heat with the surroundings so slowly, the system essentially ignores its heat transfer. Once the food is placed inside, it will stay permanently fresh. Next, I'll walk you through the construction. First, build a small recess and sealing it with regular tiles. Place a bottle emptier above and pour in liquid. When both sides hold liquid, mop the excess and remove the center tile to create a vacuum. Introduce a small amount of preservation gas. Hydrogen from the oxygen system works well. Install a gas pump in the middle and begin pumping. Watching the gas cell in the top right. When it reaches roughly 100 micrograms, pause and shut off the pump. Running at normal speed and pausing often helps prevent removing too much gas. Now the microgram gas is ready. Place 2 segments of steel radiant liquid pipe underneath, and make sure the material is steel or something with an even higher thermal conductivity. Set up a thermoregulator, connect it to the pipes that I've shown. Remember to use insulated pipes. Add a gas pipe bridge to this section and feed hydrogen into the pipes. Wait for the hydrogen to cool below -18 degrees, preferably close to -80 degrees. Then cut the gas pipe. Vent the excess hydrogen and dismantle the pipes. Next, build conveyor rails in the top 2 tiles. The rails must be in those 2 tiles. Finally, place tiles above the liquid so duplicants won't step into them. This way, duplicants can still reach the food inside. Connect the conveyor system, and once food is delivered, it will be preserved permanently. Since items dropped on the ground can stack infinitely, this allows us to store an unlimited amount of food. You can build a preservation area like this in your dining room, just like I did, though it doesn't have to look as beautiful as mine. Alright, that's all for this episode. I hope my video can be helpful to you, and if it is, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, I'm Fan, and I'll see you in the next one.